All right. Last week I made a video. Did pretty good for my channel. Got almost 1,000 views. Probably get a little bit more because it's only a week old. But it was top signs that a woman is promiscuous, or 304. For those of you who don't know what a 304 is, 304 is a hoe. Anyway, so I got some pushback. A little bit, not much. Most people liked it. A little bit of pushback. And a little bit of pushback I got was like, Uncle John, it's a double standard. When women are promiscuous, they're sluts. And when men are promiscuous, they're studs. And I'm here to tell you, yes, it is a double standard. Life isn't fair. I don't make the rules. This is just how it is, okay? Like, it's not fair that girls could go on OnlyFans and sell feet pics and make a fucking $1,000 a month, right? I can't do that. It's not fair that a girl goes and starts a YouTube channel and she has the same amount of subscribers that I do in 2 years and she does in 3 months. All right. So I'm going to explain to you why a woman is a slut and a man is a stud when they have sex with a lot of people. All right. All right. Did a little bit of research. You might have heard of some of this. There's some great people out there. Rollo Tomasi. There's a couple of comics that do a bit on this. So if you've heard some of these jokes, they might be from like Jim Jeffries or the late great Patrice O'Neill, so on and so forth. But without further ado, let me begin. It is hard to be a stud. It is easy to be a slut. That's the first thing. To be a stud, you have to make good money. You have to be charming. You have to be handsome. You have to have a good job. You have to live outside your parents' house, obviously. And the more value you have, the more money you have, and the more that you acquire, the more women want to be with you. So you are a stud. So right off the bat, I know that if you are banging a lot of girls, you are bringing value, right? See, what girls kind of get mixed up is they think the top 10% of men are all men. And that's just not true. The large majority of men, whether they want to believe it or not, whether they lie or not, could count on one hand how many girls they've been with in their entire life. And that's the truth. Okay. Now, to be a slut is easy. You just have to be there. There are fat, ugly sluts. There are no fat, ugly studs. Okay. There are midget sluts. There are no midget studs unless you're Peter Dinklage and he's only one, right? Like it doesn't, I've seen porn, midget porn, like with chicks, and they're taking it from regular dudes. Anyway, so there's an expression that's going around the internet in the manosphere, and it's called a key. The expression is a key that opens many locks is a master key, but a lock that opens for any key is a shitty lock. You see, women are sexually selective. They get to choose who they want to sleep with, and most of the time, they choose for reasons. So they either choose because a guy would be a good provider, or he has status, right? Or he brings value somehow. So if a guy is having sex with a lot of women, I automatically know that he's got something going on that majority of guys don't have going on, right? Women are sexually selective. Men, on the other hand, are not sexually selective. Majority of men will fuck anything. Literally, okay? Especially the bottom 75%. Well, that's the majority. The majority of men, literally, don't get any pussy, okay? Majority of men are invisible to women. Like a girl could go to the same store every day and buy like her lunch or something like that, and she cannot tell me who the person behind the counter, the guy behind the counter that sells her lunch, what his name is. They have no fucking clue, all right? A guy could like literally just see a girl like working at McDonald's, and if she's cute, he'll fucking holler at her. I mean, that's the God's honest truth, right? So there's probably 10 to 20% of men are banging like most of the girls, right? I mean, that's the truth. I mean, guys lie all day long. They lie. Oh, I had this. They either lie or they tell, or they have that one story when they were like 20 and they banged some fucking girl in the back of their car. They met at the club, but it was only one time. And that's the time that they're fucking thinking about all the time, you know? So men lie up. They create numbers. They bring the numbers up. They go, oh, I've been with so many girls. Oh, you haven't. Okay. Yeah, you haven't. And women lie down. They never tell you how many guys they've been with. They always lie because they know deep down inside that when a guy hears that you've been with a lot of men, that you're a slut and they're not going to want to wife you or take you serious. That's the truth. Life isn't fair, ladies. This is the way it is. I don't make the rules. I just report them. Now, you might say, Uncle John, what is a slut though? I mean, today girls are so promiscuous. Well, there's a difference between a slut and a nice girl that does dirty things. There's a big, big difference. Okay. Some of you nice girls that do dirty things go, no, I'm really dirty. I do. Oh, you don't know what I do. No, you don't. You don't. It's not even, I did a video call and the video was, if your wife is fulfilling every one of your sexual fantasies, then you probably married the wrong woman. Okay. Because men's sexual fantasies are insane. And the longer I have my podcast and the longer I speak to women that are on OnlyFans or are female bodybuilders or are porno stars or so on and so forth, the more I realize that the fantasies of men are out of control. I recently interviewed Joanne Gallo. They call her Joey Miami. She's been around a long time. She used to work directly for Santo Trafficante. And then she was running several of his brothels in Florida, right? So her daughter was working for her. Her daughter calls her up and says, Mom, I need cat food. And she goes, we don't have any cats. And he goes, no, it's for one of the guys at the brothel. He wants one of the girls to feed him cat food. So this is how crazy the fucking fetishes get, all right? But we don't even have to get that crazy, right? Most women are not sluts. That's the good news, right? Most women will sleep with men that have value, but then I really wouldn't consider them a slut. So here's the difference. A nice girl that's dirty. All right, so you take it in the ass like once a year, three times a year to make him happy, right? And it's all about like your mindset. It's all about how you think, how the girl thinks. So it's like she's taking it in the ass for her husband on his birthday. She's like, oh, I hope he's liking this. I hope he's enjoying his birthday. Do you know what the slut is thinking? I can't wait to have another cock in my ass. That's the difference. So you be a whore for you. Don't be a whore for me. There's a difference. Do you ever do something that you absolutely love and you just get lost in it, whatever it is? If you're an artist and you're painting, or you're like, for me, I love working out, right? You just get lost in it. So where did the time go? That's how sluts are with sex. It's like, I need fucking cock. That's it. That's the truth. And the more money a man makes, and the more ability he has to sleep with more women. What is the actor's name? Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt has been dating 25-year-olds his entire career. He's got to be close to 50 at this point. But because he's able to select. So Al Pacino, who's in his 70s, I'm pretty sure that his last girlfriend was like 28 or 29. Because they're able to select. And if they select, they want young, and they want hot, and they want attractive, and they want submissive, and they want female. And most guys can't do that. Most guys can't do that. Most guys are out of shape. Most guys don't make a lot of money. Most guys have regular jobs, and they're lucky when a girl comes along and wants to give them sex, and they hang on to that girl like it's the last girl they're ever going to fucking talk to. And that's the God's honest truth, right? That's the fucking truth of the matter. That's the whole thing. Unfortunately, that's it. That's why a man is a stud, and that's why a woman is a slut. Sorry, girls. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't make the rules. I just report them. So that's it. Take this and learn from it, gentlemen and ladies. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.